try and get through quick. All right.
I'm Ryan Teston. People call me Pizza, and I'm just a regular guy. I'm a newly full-time poker player. I'm an MTT specialist, multi-table tournament, no limit Texas Hold'em. Before poker, I've done a lot of things. I sold cars.
Mr. Pizza down here at Ward Chrysler Center in Carbondale. We're still looking at this 2005 Honda Civic. It's got 190,000 miles on it. It's an utter piece of shit, but so are you, bud.
I was a musician for like 20 years. So when I was kind of taking poker semi-seriously, I was driving DoorDash on the side. I do have a college degree and I just never fucking used it at all.
Good better.
So a friend dragged me to the World Series of Poker in Vegas last June. It was the first time I've been in a professional environment for sure. I've played like 20 years is the way that anyone else plays. Home games, $20 games, this and that. So when I got a 12th place out of 1,200, and it was just kind of unexpected. I didn't think I really had the chops for that. So after that World Series, I got it in my head that I just want to win a tournament. I was up here at PK's about 3 beers deep on a Friday night, and a friend called me and was like, "Hey, you have to come to St. Louis for the APO." I don't even know what the APO is. He said it's the Ameristar Poker Open. I was all the way broke. I had just no money saved up, still hadn't had a win yet, but I had started studying a bit. And I said, well, I can't come, but if I did come, what's the biggest event going on this week? And he said, well, tomorrow there's a $400 mystery bounty. It'll probably be 300 players or so, amateurs and pros. And I was like, well, I don't have $400. I had just lost a tournament. I was on my way home, and I was passing my friend playing slots. And I was like, hey, Baz, loan me $400. He's like, I don't have $400. And in the next 2 minutes, he spun on the slot and won $408. And he's like, now I do, and gives me $400. I borrowed a junky PT Cruiser from a friend. I borrowed the $400, and I went to the APO to play a $400 3-day tournament. I'm making a terrible decision right now. Going to St. Louis on borrowed money to play the second biggest tournament of my life. I shouldn't be doing this, but I got kind of everything exactly lined up to do this. And I feel like this is the time where my miserable luck will end, and I am going to take down this tournament. I am going to take it down. And when I watch this video later, I'll be happy that I did this right now. And I'll be saying, what up, bitch? Hey, one baby, let's go. Oh, no big deal, everybody. Just finished day one in this tournament in first place, which means I'm in the finals. I made it to the money, and this is an extremely top-heavy tournament, and I finished with the biggest stack today. Yeah, so I slept like in my car a bit the first night. I have friends in St. Louis, but I had nothing planned, so I stayed on couches. I'm very comfortable on the fly. So this is the third day of a tournament that it's really a 2-day tournament, but there's 2 day ones, okay, and then 1 day 2. The only day that matters is today, day 2. And I'm running late, I have no sleep, I have no time to eat even right now. I've been in St. Louis wearing the same fucking outfit since Friday night. I went there on a whim. I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. So I've been there wearing the same clothes, playing against professional poker players, and they're all just like treating me like a scrub because I'm walking in there hungover, not thinking I was going to be playing this game, and then here I am still playing the game. But yeah, wish me luck. I don't know. It's just been about 15, 20 years I've been called Pizza. A lot of guys have goofy nicknames in poker. Nicknames are pretty common. I was in a band called Little Pizza for like 12 years, maybe 15 years now, and we still play. For a while, we were the only kind of hip-hop group in the area, so anytime anything in the Midwest was hip-hop nearby, we would be the ones they invited.
I'm gonna use a quarter to make little scratchy sounds, all right?
I am the beast from the east. I am the best in the west. I am the sword on the shield. I am the shield with the crest. My dick is humongous. I belong here. I will not punt. I will not play bad. I will not overbluff. I will take risks. I will manage my risks. I will not.
Arrived at Ameristar Casino Resort Spa. Arrived.
These are my chips. Their chips are my chips. I am going to win this fucking tournament. I'm going to take this shit down. I am in a 2006 PT Cruiser. I am wearing the same shirt I've been wearing for 3 days. I have not slept because beasts don't sleep. I am the best from the west. I am the beast from the east. I have to unroll the window to open the door. I will not punt. I will not let that guy that called me retarded yesterday get under my skin. I will win this tournament, and I will be merry. We will rejoice. I am the best from the west.
Oh boy. 4 players left. We are duking it out. One is an Asian kid who's in grad school, but he plays poker to support his college. One is a traveling professional. The other looks like he's a reg that plays all the time here too. He might even play full time, I don't know. But I'm shitting on them. I'm still in first place. I've been in first place in this tournament since 2 o'clock yesterday. I'm fucking shitting on him, dude. I don't know what to say. I already won there's one bounty out of 32 that was $10,000. I won that. Mystery bounty is just like a unique format for a tournament where imagine every player has a hat on their head, and each hat has a different amount of money in it. It's a mystery prize, right? So when you take a guy out in the mystery bounty, you walk up to this fish tank. Sometimes it's a treasure chest. They have different envelopes in there with different prizes, and you pull one out randomly. Which one is it, Pam?
I don't know.
Tell me the secrets. Here we go.
$10,000 bounty is in there. Still got another 1,000.
She knows which one it
Another
is.
2,500. A few 500s and a few 400s remaining. Also, I believe there's still a couple 200s. Ben's gonna pull it out. This
Let's
one is
fucking go.
$10,000.
Let's fucking go. Thank you. Came here in a PT Cruiser. Thank you. That's just luck, though. I mean, that's just pulling a envelope out of a hat, you know.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. There's still $11,000 on the line here. So us four are battling it out for the final $11,000. If I win first place and I got the $10,000 bounty, it's gonna honestly be like a legend at this casino. They're gonna talk about it for years because the first place guy never gets lucky enough to win both. I might do that. No plan, nowhere to sleep, no food money. Stayed on couches with friends and ended up taking the whole thing down for first place. And I won it was a mystery bounty, so I won, it was like 15,000 something for first place and then another 14,000 in bounties to a total of 28,450. So a lot of guys will win a tournament. It's really common in poker, right? A guy wins a tournament and all of a sudden he's a pro, you know? I didn't want that to be me. I wanted to, double down and keep going and prove that it was more than a one-time thing. It's hard to win a 3-day tournament regardless, but I wanted to win another one right away. So the week after that tournament, I had a layover in Vegas on my way to LA and noticed it was a 15-hour layover. So I thought, if I'm overnight, let's just play some poker, like see what's going on. And it was actually the WPT 5-diamond main event was the next day. So I just won $30,000, and then a week later I have the opportunity to buy $10,000 and play against the best players in the world. We're talking like literally the LeBron James and the Michael Jordans of poker. And even as reckless as I am, I don't want to spend 10 out of 30 that I just won the next week.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I am in Las Vegas. I am gonna play a satellite into the biggest game in the world, and it starts in 12 minutes. So, basically, the last 20 years I've been playing high school ball, right? And last week, I won a tournament playing college ball. This is the NBA, okay? This is the WPT main event. It costs $10,400 to play, which I would never afford unless I won a ticket into the game. That's what I'm playing right now. Satellite.
I fucking won by the fucking skin of my teeth. You have to get 19th place or better out of 208. And first place gets the same as 19th place. This ticket is worth $10,400. I'm playing on TV all week, the toughest game I've ever played, for $1.5 million first place, $5 million prize pool, and every pro in this game just dapped me up because what I just did is the hardest thing in poker. I'm talking about, they have stacks like this. They have 200,000, 900,000. I had 40,000 chips for 4 hours. I survived on 5 big blinds. I barely made it in, but I made it in. And you know what? I can cash this out for $10,000 if I want to. I won $10,000, but I'm not going to. I'm going to play the main event. This is the stack I just made it through with. I just made 19th place out of 19. I barely made it in. Look at everybody else's stack. Look at all these stacks. Look at these stacks. Look at these stacks.
Yeah, so it was a trip in the WPT because you finish your drink and before you set it down, some Asian lady's like, "Thank you, sir," and takes it. And, it's just very pampered. Some dude to my left is like, "Hey, does anybody want a steak? I want a steak," And they just bring him a whole table and with the white tablecloth and the 4 different plates and the 2 different forks, and they just set it up right next to him. They're told to treat everybody like they're royalty in there, regardless of who you are, because they don't know who you are. Not a lot of guys are in there with unwashed clothes, wearing Pokemon shirts with holes in them like me.
I am doing it pizza style. The game starts in 7 minutes. I'm not there yet. I'm in a cab. I'm showing up. I decided not to wear the same outfit yet. And if I get deep in this tournament, then I will. But this is more just like, for me, I'm playing against all of my poker heroes face to face today. Daniel Negreanu. I like Justin Bonomo. There's a lot of dudes that were in that room last night that I've been watching on TV for 20 years, and I was beating them. So I just feel like if I did it last night, why can't I do it today? Take it slow. There's no reason to be playing fast in a 5-day tournament.
I didn't win. It's like I went to the NBA and made a couple shots, though. I can say now that I've played with drunk rednecks at the lowest level of the game, and I've sat there with literally the highest level, and I've done both now. The concept of being a pro poker player differs from whoever you ask. If you ask me, though, when are you a pro is when you start working on it, like the homework. I think a lot of my even friends don't know. That is what I'm doing. 2 to 4 hours a day I read. I work with my coach, private lessons just about once a week, twice a week. I play between 8 and 12 hours a day, and I have been for 6 months. I'm new to it, but I'm comfortable now with my experience. I've been at every level of the game. I have a couple of legit wins now, and it's enough to where it makes sense that somebody would want to start a project like this, So a team of production specialists, content creators / investors has recently reached out to me, and they want to play a game. And boy, do I like games. They want to give me $50,000 and a cameraman. We're going to play MSPTs, World Series, WPTs, all around the country as much as we can. Probably a couple international trips to maybe Costa Rica or even Asia or Europe. And we're going to just document the whole thing. It's going to be a hell of a time. Every episode will have exactly how much money we've got left or how much we've won or lost. We're either going broke or we're going to make a lot of money, but either way, we're going to tell the truth, on camera. If we're going to play a game, let's talk about the rules. $50,000 on day one. I think travel and hotels covered. 2 bullets per tournament max. No drinking before or during game day. Absolutely, unforgivably, no other games other than poker. We call this keeping it clean. It's hard to do when you're living in a casino for a year, but these wretched motherfucking games right here are off limits forever. And it just can't be allowed. It's not in the budget. We can't do it. And last rule, the most important rule, if the money runs out, the game is over. The dream is dead. Back to DoorDash.
Who's this character?
So the one thing we faced was they're like, yeah, we're giving you 50 grand and a cameraman. Well, then we're like, who the fuck is the cameraman gonna be?
Yeah.
So
Now I'm the cameraman, or I'm gonna try to be. I don't really know how to be a cameraman, but
he's not a cameraman. He's just an idiot.
I kind of feel like Condoleezza Rice in this motherfucker.
But he's everybody's favorite idiot.
Yeah, it should work out.
I
Pretty
probably
fine.
shouldn't say that. No. So yeah, so Louis, he's my best friend for sure.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.
You guys getting a lot of trouble / adventures together?
Not really, but we are the trouble, right? We bring the trouble, so it's like.
Don't say that. We're just gonna go have a good time.
No, I wouldn't expect any trouble. Pizza is a savvy motherfucker, and I absolutely believe in him. I've watched him win a ton of money playing poker. I've also watched him perform well in new scenarios. I mean, we've been to Mexico, high pressure scenarios, and he's just funny as hell too. So I mean, I definitely believe in him. I'll follow him anywhere, anywhere.
Signing off and signing out.
Beautiful. That's a cut.
All right. Yeah. Good.
Oh, good. Thanks.